Hi, I'm Simon from Ivory Egg, and today I'd like to talk to you about one of our really great manufacturers, Theben. In particular, I'd like to talk about Theben's Mix 2 series. The Mix 2 series is a really interesting, unique combination of products. Basically exists of what we call base modules and extension modules. The base module is the thing that holds the KNX address and has got the KNX BCU, and the extension models don't have any of that. They plug into the base module. You can have one base module with two extensions. Now let's look at some of the benefits. The base modules have a unique system where it's got a removable BCU or a bus coupling unit. This allows for remote programming in the fact that the customer can ask for a different program and you can just buy the BCU and replace it on site with another BCU that's been programmed at the office, or if you wanted to send it to them in the mail. It could also be handy if you have different times of year, different events where they need different types of programs. Instead of calling in a programmer and the cost of that, they can just swap the BCUs over and it's removable. Inexpensive extension devices. So part of this is a lot of the cost of these devices is in the KNX BCU side of things, and the extension units are much cheaper and they can be replaced easily as the job changes, expands, demands change. So what we can have combinations of switching, relays, dimming, lights, blind control, heating, cooling control, and binary input. The modules can come in base units or extension units depending on what you want. Here we have some examples, and with this kind of versatility we have up to 129 functions and up to 729 combinations. This is really good for things like conference rooms where you don't need an 8-channel dimmer. You can just buy 2 channels of dimming, 2 channels of blind, and a channel of input. Or a hotel room. We always have hotel room solutions where you're stuck with what the hotel solution is. This way you can mix and match depending on your room types and looking for the best fit, form, function, price. Even really good for small units and houses where you've got limited amount of budgets and you're trying to mix and match depending on what you need. You know, it's switching the lights, dimming the lights, heating control, fan control, blind control. To have a look at what I'm talking about, up the top here we've got a base unit with RMG4, which is a 4-channel relay with high functionality. Then we can plug into that a dimming module, and into that we can plug a blind module in. Or we could have a binary input module with a relay unit plugged into it with another relay unit plugged into it. Or we could have a heating control module with a dimmer and a relay plugged into it. Heck, we can even have 3 times 8-channel relays. So that means an 8-channel base with an 8-channel extension module with another 8-channel extension module, which is the total of 24 channels. Now I'm just going to show you a little bit about the ETS side of things. So another really big benefit of having a removable BCU is the fact that it's allowed Theben to update their BCUs to account for data secure. So if you search in your KNX catalogue, you'll see there's all the Theben mix devices up the top here. They're all the ones with secure on board, and that's just simply a BCU change. Then we have all the other types of abilities to program. So looking just quickly, when we get the application in, we can change that base module depending if we want it to be a relay or a dimmer or a blind actuator. And here you've got the selection of 8-channel relays, 4-channel relays, 2-channel dimmers, 4-channel normal 240 volt blinds and 24 volt DC blinds, heating actuators and binary inputs. And into those you can plug, again, 8-channel relays, 4-channel relays, 2-channel dimmers, blind actuators, heating modules, binary input modules. So as I've chosen the first one to be a 4-channel relay, I get the first module to be completely a 4-channel relay with all the top functions you can expect to come from Theben. Switching on and off, delay, pulsing, staircase function, timing, flashing. We can have things like scenes, set the feedbacks. We can activate the run hours. That's really good for looking at maintenance situations in a commercial building. This type of relay even has activated current metering, so we can look at what the current consumption is down to circuit level. We can tell if there's a light missing off a circuit or if there's a overloaded circuit. We can also activate logic. If we go into the dimming module, which was the second extension we've plugged in, we have all the things you'd expect from a dimmer, such as adjustable limits, soft switching, activating scenes, adjusting the feedback, hour meters, even diagnostics, telling you whether the circuit's overloaded, whether there's too much temperature in the dimmer, and certain things like that. In the dimming response, we can have things like what type of load is selected for it and what's particular about it, dimming times, a number of dimming times, and a number of scenarios. We even have ability to tell us the next amount of hours and servicing hours that automatically comes out of the dimmer. And just for another example, a blind actuator. So a blind actuator could be a normal blind or a Venetian blind, and we can have things like drive settings, how many steps, wind and safety applications, and presets. So as you can see here, fairly extensive and really well put together product. Available, all the information, and that is available at ivoryegg.com.au, or give us a call and we can go a bit further into what this product can do.